Tad pad.
Exactly. That's based on that. Not just like, you know,
This is interesting. Tad speakers. Really attractive. Tad electronics. Okay, thank you. What are y'all launching new? Anything?
So this is the Cu1 TX. It's a second generation of the Cu1,
Okay.
which is one of the most popular speakers that TAD offers.
Okay.
It's a three-way system with a dual concentric high mid-frequency driver. It's called the CST driver.
Okay.
And it uses magnesium on the mid-range driver and beryllium for the tweeter.
Okay.
And then the woofer uses a Kevlar type fiber, woven fiber. It's very light but extremely strong. And it's got a unique front and rear side porting on the side metal panels. There's a slot port on each side, so it helps with low frequency.
Oh, a slot port on each side.
Yeah,
Let's take a look at that.
And the port is
Oh,
open on the front side.
interesting.
So the air comes through here and then is dispersed.
Wow.
And the way that they shaped the port exit pushes the air to the front and the back equally. And then you have it on both sides. And one of the benefits of rear porting is always that you get a little lift from your perimeter.
Right.
But the front porting is giving us, because they have it on both sides, it helps with directivity.
Wow.
And so it really helps the signal at the listening position really have some really cohesive low frequency.
So having such a narrow port, though, there's no chuffing or anything that.
No, that's part of the magic of it.
Yeah.
Is that because it's actually so wide and the way the air flows.
Disperse so much.
That's right.
So actually, it's a bigger port than you would with a normal, almost.
So the one when you're calculating port size and depth and functionality, today we model that.
Okay.
That's all modeled in a
So yeah,
computer. You can figure out where the distortion points are, where the
That's
power
cool,
curve is.
yeah.
If you had a round port, it's a lot easier to calculate those because you can figure out the circumference. With something like this, there's
Much more complicated, but
much more complicated.
we got computers now to help us. Yeah.
And until you build, excuse me, until you build it, there's a lot of refinements that went on. Because in the computer it said one thing.
Yes. Translated to reality.
Translate it to reality and make some adjustments, but you can't hear any port.
That's awesome. That's cool. And I like the curved. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is olive wood.
Olive wood.
And the cabinet itself is made out of MDF, so the olive wood is a veneer.
Okay.
But it's obviously expertly veneered and
Yeah.
finished.
Very solid. Yeah.
This weighs 75 pounds.
And what is the price point on these?
So the pair of Cu1 TXs with the stands is $35,000.
Okay. And what range do they go to? Pretty much full range?
It's 34 hertz to 100K.
Okay.
It's surprisingly flat out.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, good.
We're not listening to 100K, but we're listening to the interaction with
Okay.
the acoustic environment when you get up to those, super high frequencies. But the one thing about it is that when you have a driver that can extend like that in a very linear way,
Without
it
being
tells you that the part that you are hearing
Yeah.
is also.
It's not a trouble part. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then this is your legacy, right?
This is over down at this end we've got the reference one experience.
Yeah.
Where
And is that the one that Andrew Jones designed originally? Or
the first generation. This is generation 3.
3? Okay.
And like Andy stopped in here earlier today, and Shinji Toritani, the CEO, is here. He's been longer in the show for a little bit today, but what he was saying was that the team of people that created that reference one, Andrew obviously legacy, that team, but those same engineers.
Still with the company?
Yeah, they were there. Nagatani has been there 40 years.
Okay.
So, you know, he was there before Andrew.
He was able to take it.
And, you know, once you get that DNA in your bloodstream, it's never going to leave. But this is third revision of the product. So,
Okay.
is that and Nagatani was the engineer that engineered the design that Andrew wanted.
Okay.
And made the drivers, worked on the porting, and worked on the cabin. So, you know, when you have a product that's really successful,
Yeah.
and then you go like, how can we make it better? You just keep refining it.
Yeah.
That's what
Just
Tad's
minor
done.
things. Yeah. Because it's roughly the same, but yes.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
But once you change the woofer a little bit, now you have to think about the
Yes,
porting.
everything.
Then you have
Change
to
the
think about
driver,
the
yeah.
interaction and the crossover. So one little change can have a cascading effect on all the changes.
What is the price point now on
Those are 160,000.
Okay. Okay.
And then we have the compact reference TX, which is basically the same CX driver, and same, you know, cabinet style and designs, similar woofer, but obviously a little smaller.
Yes.
But the sound, I've done a lot of listening with that, and
Very close.
obviously this is a bigger room. This
Bigger
is
scale, yeah, for the bigger room. What is the price point on these?
These are 89 grand.
Okay.
I think when they came out,
They come with the
originally,
stands.
I think, yeah,
Yeah.
for that price, it's with the stands. And the stand is in the center. So the way the port works is that, so the feed of so the port exit is here.
Right.
And so when you put it on the stand, that is important. So you wouldn't buy these without the.
Gotcha. It's an essential part of the speaker.
Yeah, it's part of the design.
Cool.
The stands alone are like 180 pounds. So for the
Really? What is the weight of these?
335.
335. Yeah.
Each of the M700 amps are 190 pounds.
Wow.
Piece. And those are 60 grand each. And then we have the the D1000 TX DAC is about 15 grand, and the preamp is about 24 grand.
Interesting.
Then we have the good
Your own
folks at
electronics,
Synergistic.
yeah.
Research provided all the cable.
Cabling. Okay.
We have their Galileo cable on the low frequency and the SRX cable on the high frequency. So that's about a 50 grand
Cabling.
for the cabling, for just the speaker cabling. And then we have their power cables on everything here. So all the cables combined here are about 90.
What about the amp stands here? Are those
That's
separate?
actually
Is that part of
integrated
with
into
the?
it.
That's.
part of
I almost look like they're made for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a plinth. It's part
The
of it.
plinth is part of the amp.
It's part of it.
Okay.
And the feet are actually designed with a decoupling mechanism.
Okay.
So when you get them, there's a little thing you pull out, and now the whole thing's floating.
Cool.
And
And what's the
also
price point on those?
Those are 60.
Okay, and what kind of power are we talking
So and
about?
this is interesting because that's a stereo amp, and it's got 700 watts total at 350 a side.
At 8 ohms or?
And 8 ohms, yeah.
Okay.
And then we're running this in biamp mode, so we have one channel is dealing with the woofers, and
Oh,
one
okay.
channel is dealing with the high frequency. So you have a tremendous amount of headroom.
Yeah, you got a lot of
So,
head.
we have, so you could also run
can
this whole
crank
system
this.
on one of these with just running the system, a passive one.
Right.
It's a passive system rather than two.
You don't need what you're doing overkill for, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have it for a show, for a big room. We needed it for this room because this room is hungry.
Big, yeah.
But you could buy one of those amps and the CR and have
could, yeah.
this incredible sound.
It's a beautiful
When we first
amp,
fired it
yeah.
up, we tried it with just one in stereo, and it was pretty impressive.
Okay.
But adding that extra,
So the heat sink is inside? Is that why it's vented up top?
that's cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's my posse up front here, enjoying while I film.
Nice.